Well, tonight we are talking about what the law will mean for you and your family. Financial experts Gene Marks and Elliot Miller are here now to talk about it all. Guys, a lot to talk about tonight. You know, it sounds like this may be a good thing, some would say. You know, this helps people with pre-existing conditions get some health care coverage. Tell me about the potential benefits this has for families, first off.
Yeah, well, first of all, that is one of the big benefits. It also puts people under the age of 26 with the ability to go on their parents' plan. That's a great thing in a tough job market. That's very helpful. In addition, there's no longer a $1 million cap, which has really hurt people and sent some people into bankruptcy with chronic conditions. So those are three of some great benefits.
And I'll add another one to Amari's pre-existing conditions. I mean, not only for individuals that have got a pre-existing condition, they can move jobs now and carry their insurance along with them. But small business owners like me, I mean, I can hire somebody with a pre-existing condition and not have to fear that they're going to lose their coverage because my health plan isn't going to cover them. So that's a good thing.
All right, sounds like a lot of pluses right there, but there are a lot of people out there also touting this as a tax, and they say this is the death of freedom. So what are some of the drawbacks to this right now?
Well, I don't want to go as far as the death of freedom. That sounds a little extreme, but there's certainly going to be taxes that are involved. I mean, that's all part of the plan. So, Amari, there's going to be a 2.9% tax on unearned income. That's like dividends and interest. The amount that we can deduct takes as a standard deduction. That's going to go down next year as well. So there's more taxes that are going to be coming along their way. So my advice to everybody out there is meet with your accountant before Labor Day and find out how this is going to affect you.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen more cost control in it. There's still no incentive to really check for pricing, and so that continues to be a problem, I think.
Okay, and I'm not an attorney, but sometimes I do play one on TV. My understanding is that the Supreme Court, they have the ultimate power. They've ruled this constitutional, but it seems like there's going to be a fight on the hands right now. This isn't the end that we've heard of this whole health care bill.
Yeah, well, the Republicans in the House will hold another vote to repeal it. It will win in the House, but it's just a symbolic vote. It can't get through the Senate. Even if it could, it would be vetoed by President Obama. So once again, it's one of those votes that's very symbolic, but not really with a lot of meaning in terms of getting it repealed.
Yeah, and Amari, I'm not an attorney either, but like, call me crazy. The Supreme Court says that it's constitutional. It kind of sounds like it's constitutional at this point. So I think that matter kind of is laid to rest.
Two questions in a matter of 30 seconds I want to ask you real quickly. Is this going to have an impact on the elections?
Absolutely will. I mean, of course, the Republicans are going to be galvanized to go against this and really try their best to get Romney elected.
Okay. Yeah, and I think that Mitt Romney is going to be the one candidate that has a problem speaking about it. It's not really, because he's had so many differing positions on it, it's not going to really be his strong suit.
And if you can answer me shortly, real quick, yes or no, maybe, Gene, is this going to impact small businesses negatively or positively?
Amari, I have 10 people. If you have less than 50 people, this has no impact on you whatsoever, at least in the short term. Long term, national debt and the deficits, that's a whole other story. But I'm telling you, if you've got less than 50 employees, in my opinion, it's more of a good thing than a bad thing.
All right, Gene Marks and Elliot Miller sorting it all out for us. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Amari.
Thanks, Amari.
Well, as if storm damage cleanup isn't a big enough headache to deal with, people up and down the East Coast are doing it without power and during a heat wave. We'll show you how they're coping coming up. But first up, we'll take you to a salon where you can get a lot more than a new hairstyle. You can